Hey, I did it right this time.
Yay.
So fix that. Welcome in, everybody, to the Duphily and we have another King of Food episode. This is episode 7, so we've reviewed 12 restaurants already.
Wow.
And I think there's still a lot more that we could go through.
Tons.
I think everyone's been having a lot of fun. I know we have in our judges.
Yep.
And speaking of judges, why don't we bring them aboard?
Sure.
First up, we have Stacy and Charlie of the Disney Nerd Herders. How's it going, guys?
Thanks for having us. How you doing, guys?
Good. Feeling better? I know you guys been down.
Yes. Today was a really good day for everybody. Yeah.
Very good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were out walking. It was like 70s up here in Mass. Huh? It's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We went for a walk and it was actually sweating. I was like, wow.
yeah.
It was 73, which was nice.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Been loving it.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have Tina from T. Marie's Place. Hopefully,
She changes it often. So.
and I love how I just have to say I love how you have your camera set up right now. It looks fantastic.
I appreciate that. All right.
Yeah.
Name fixed.
I may have to try to mimic that once I get my camera back in.
I am loving it. I will say that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Jeff and Angela of This Our Dream. Hey guys.
Hello. Do you like our camera? Like right straight out of the iMac?
I think Jeff needs to do a little something with the lighting or something.
No.
There.
You don't need to see all my pores and stuff. Nobody needs to see that.
Tina.
So welcome back. It seems like it's been a weekly thing with this crew. I think it's been a lot of fun, going through all these restaurants. So today, I think we're talking about Akershus, which is a restaurant in Norway, and hopefully I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah.
And
Norway.
And Crystal Palace down in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, we can say that. Crystal Palace.
But before we get into that, let's welcome people in the chat.
Okay.
All right. So we get Piglet Rue loves Disney.
Yep.
I said it right this time.
Catherine Wilby, welcome in.
Welcome, Catherine.
The Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. Howdy.
Hi, Don.
See James Ryan, the lovely James Ryan. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, James.
Let's see, Keith, big Disney fan.
Hey, Keith, welcome in.
And happily ever Yadi. I can't even talk.
Hi, Yadi.
Hey, Yadi, welcome in. Oh,
You screwed it up.
Yeah. We have Nick, Movie Mania Nick. Hey, Nick, how's it going? I know Nick was at 1,000, and I think he dipped under. And so I think if he's not at 1,000, if we could check him out and try to get him to that special number. I love watching his movie reviews that he does on a weekly basis.
Oh, we got Ray.
You get Ray from South Florida. Hey, Ray, welcome in.
We got Grateful for Disney, Angie.
Hey, Angie, thanks for stopping in.
Tina, the other Tina.
Hello, Tina.
That's always watching.
Yeah.
We got Russ. What in the world is Russ? Hi, Russ.
Hey, Russ.
I was watching his stream making that shirt that you were watching. I didn't
watch wearing.
Well, yeah, she's wearing the shirt, but I was watching the stream. I didn't chat, but I was watching it. Ninja watching it. Suzanne. Hello,
Hey,
Suzanne.
And Nerd Herders.
Oh, Disney Nerd Herders are here.
Oh,
hey, guys.
And Surfer Girl. Hi, Sherry.
Cherie. Hello.
Cherie. I say everything wrong. You know that.
And I think that's everybody. If we didn't see you, as long as you put in the chat, I will see you and we'll welcome you in. All right. So before we get started, I just want to recap the current standings. Coral is no longer in the top 3, if you remember from last week.
Oh.
But it's still in the top 5. And I think we're at the point now where we can, anything in the top 5. It's a good place to be in. And
where is it?
Don't worry, they can.
Okay.
There we go.
And hi, Bob, One Stop Mouse. He just came in.
Hey, Bob. Welcome in.
Bob.
All right. So what do we got?
So we reviewed Teapot Eagle last week, and so that went into number 2. So the top 5 right now looks like it's California Grill, Tipanito, Sanaa, Via Napoli, and Coral Reef.
Sorry.
Nepali. Yeah. Free Sherpa with all Nepalis. I'm sorry.
So, I feel like at least within the top 5, I could actually say I think it seems pretty right on so far. I mean, do you guys agree?
I think we've done a good job.
Yeah, I think so. And we have decided when we get together again, we need to go to the Coral Reef and give it another try, right? We really do.
Yeah,
I mean, we were there.
You said that. We didn't say
we were there a couple years ago, and I have a video on it. I never put it out, and now it's almost like old news because we're not wearing masks or anything. But I almost want to post it because we really had a good dinner there.
Our garages were still open.
So, yeah.
I thought you closed our garage door.
I did.
So let's welcome in Walt and Melissa. They're stuck on Pirates right now.
Uh-oh.
Better than Small World, in my opinion.
You're not going to get any sympathy from us. Stuck on Pirates. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Like to be stuck on Pirates.
And Tina, there we go. Walt is a Coral Reef forever.
Coral Reef forever. That's right.
And I want to welcome Walt and Jonathan.
Did it close now?
Yes.
Who texted us? The neighbor?
Damon.
Oh, that was nice.
All right. All right. Which one do you want to go with first? You want to do Crystal Palace first? Does that work?
Whatever you guys think.
Works for us, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Do you have some pictures?
Yes, I do.
Because I was going to say we do too, although I'm not sure how to share. So we'll let you do it.
All right. Welcome in Amy from AGC Magic TV. Welcome, Amy. All right, just let me get my pictures. I'm actually organized for the second week in a row.
Yay.
Nice.
Let me just do that. Here we go.
All right.
So I think most people are familiar with Crystal Palace is, right? So this is in the Magic Kingdom. And when you're walking down Main Street, if you take the left by
Casey's,
you walk down that walkway, you'll run right into this. And we've eaten there a bunch of times. I know we've done Christmas,
This is
and
Christmas,
non-Christmas. But what I want to point out is this is the entrance into the Crystal Palace. And so for Christmas, they have these little
like a
topiaries.
topiaries.
Topiary.
Topiaries.
Little bushes.
Cute.
So there's ER, you got your Piglet.
Very
you get
cute.
Tigger.
I've never seen them with the Christmas stuff.
With the Christmas
Oh my
stuff,
goodness.
And this
Oh.
so this is a character, right? So this is Pooh and Friends.
Oh, I thought you meant Ronnie's the character.
Well,
he
he's
is.
a character too.
So this is back when he was younger.
Hear Madison laughing in the other room.
Cookies and salad. Nice meal, Ronnie.
Yeah, and then here you got Meredith
Twins.
being like a twin with Piglet.
That's called Disney bounding. It's Disney bounding.
Pig. 2 pigs.
You said it. So just so hopefully they bring this back where you can kind of get this character interaction. And you can see the kids that are all different ages here. So Ronnie's still. We haven't been there since probably a couple of years.
Since the Eeyore incident.
Yes, so I will not. If you notice, I'm not in any of those pictures. I will not. I like to humiliate other members of my family,
Yeah, of course.
not myself.
Madison looks exactly the same.
Who does?
Madison.
She looks exactly the same.
Yep. Bloomin' Cheesa, welcome in. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Ryan. Captain
All right.
Akron.
Captain.
Akron.
Like Akron, Ohio.
You tell me-
I know, but I keep forgetting.
Me too. We've been saying Akron for how long now?
Right.
Because I heard other people saying it like that.
Yes.
So James goes, Ronnie may have been young, but if Crystal Palace was still buffet style, Ronnie could put them out of business. That guy can eat. Yeah.
Yep. That's
He's a
for sure.
grown boy.
Yeah, he is.
And we have Kelly from the Mickey Bunch is in. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Thanks for coming in. And so Bob wants to know what incident.
Oh,
So Bob, the last time I ate there was probably 2-3 years ago during Christmas. And I always like to wait for all the characters to come by. And we were there at that restaurant for 2 hours waiting for ER. And ER just left the restaurant.
He left the building. ER
And no one told us. We were just sitting there. And they told us, oh, you can come back tomorrow and get your picture taken with ER. That's fine. And I was like, you crazy?
No, we told the waitress we were just waiting for ER. Oh, he's coming. And then he never came. And then, he left. It's like, well, we were sitting here, told us he was coming, and we're sitting there waiting. So he gets all mad. Oh, I'm not coming back in because I didn't get a picture with ER. He gets so mad.
So you haven't been back since? You really haven't been back since?
No.
Literally have not been back since. Nope.
Really? You won't go back now?
ER hasn't been back either. So.
Wow, he will not go back after that.
Nope.
Wow.
He has a grudge.
Wow.
He is ER.
ER was probably not feeling well. Whoever the cast member was just, I don't know. I'm making up excuses. I don't know.
No, I think he maybe had a little too much of something extra in his hot chocolate.
That's crazy.
So let's get started with Charlie and Stacy. What's your thoughts on Crystal Palace?
Because they eat there every trip.
I know this is one of your favorites, correct?
We love Crystal Palace. It's our kickoff place for every vacation that we usually start. Our vacation officially starts our first day of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic, yeah. So we go there. We book the Crystal Palace, pretty much our first reservation of each trip. We try to do it before Magic Kingdom opens. It's like you guys had mentioned last week. We try to get in there before it opens. That way, you're in the park, had your breakfast, and by the time you're done breakfast, the rides are starting to open. So
right, Main Street is like there. There's barely anyone there, so photos are great too.
You get Main Street to yourself. Yeah, just like you guys were saying. And so we absolutely love it. It's a must for Sophie. Sophie, she's big on family traditions. Very adamant about us saying we're booking Crystal Palace, right? We're booking Crystal Palace, and Eeyore's going to be there, right? Yes. Yeah, we've never had an Eeyore incident like the Eeyore incident of 2018. Yeah, but we haven't had any character issues. There was a couple times where we were waiting for one, and it's just because of the rotation and the breaks. But they always made sure we saw them before we left. Yes. We never had an issue. And we've eaten there for breakfast and lunch. Yeah. And we liked it at both times. Well, we go every year, but I'm saying like the breakfast and the lunch, we liked both meals. Yeah, the last time we ate there, we did a breakfast and a lunch. We did with a bunch of people. Buffet there. So we can talk to both later on. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we absolutely love the place. Yeah.
Now, it's Crystal Palace, because I haven't done it in a while. I mean, when the kids were little, doesn't Pooh do like a parade with the kids around the whole parade?
They used to, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they still do that.
It's like the friendship parade or something like that, and they just march around.
Yeah.
Are they doing that? Did they bring the characters back? Or no?
I don't think so.
Again, this was pre-pandemic, right. So we haven't been there since 2019, I guess. 2019 August.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that.
But yeah,
I don't know if I would go there if the characters weren't there.
I wouldn't go there if the characters weren't there. No. It's just that's where we go there for the characters and start off the trip.
And just it just kicks off the whole trip. So
yeah.
He's Jeff.
All right, Jeff and Angela.
Our ears are in the basement and totes, so I can't go.
Go get them.
They're already packed away.
Oh, jeez. So, all right. So we've been there.
We've had some very good experiences there.
I know we've been there at least twice. Oh no, multiple times. 3 times. Okay, so we went once when the kids were little. Like Abby was 2. It was her birthday, so she was 2 and Jack was 4.
Eating all the like Mickey's and stuff they put on the table.
Well, she was, yeah.
The cardboard, the glitter and stuff. She was.
Oh.
She really wasn't.
She was.
We were trying to move it
pooping
away.
glitter for days.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
But and then we went with friends when the kids were older
Yes.
for lunch, right?
Yes.
And then we just went recently with Walt and Melissa. So we went about a month ago.
Yes.
So, and we haven't put out the vlog yet, but we did like a quick vlog just to show what we got. So it is very different now. It's not a buffet.
No characters.
No characters, but they do bring food. I didn't know if maybe they were bringing the characters back because like
they have been out front.
I know we talked about the dinner, the breakfast over at the Contemporary.
Chef
The Mickey breakfast. Chef Mickey. The characters are back there. They're just away
Really?
from your table. Yeah. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. They
Well-
brought the characters back.
They raised the price.
I don't know. That's a good question. If anyone in the
They
chat
did,
knows,
probably.
but I had heard that the characters are there now at Chef Mickey, but they just stay at a distance.
Well, that's the way they are at the
Topolino.
Riviera at Topolino's too.
But that's why I asked if they brought them back for Crystal Palace. But when we were there last, which was about a month ago or 2 months ago, there were no characters. So
The Garden Girls got characters back too.
yes,
Up
yes,
there where you're
Yeah,
like-
they go.
yes, yes.
yeah,
You're right.
they
You're
come
right.
behind you. Yes.
Yeah. So there's characters there too.
But
interesting.
the time we went with Walt Melissa, it's like prefix, right? So you order your.
Yeah, and they'll bring you out, and we'll talk about that when it's our turn to talk. But because we're
It
just
is
doing an
our time to
overview.
talk.
I thought we were just doing an overview right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
However you guys want to do it is fine with us.
Because you guys didn't start rating yet, did you?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You guys go ahead, and then we'll talk after.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Sean.
I want to welcome in Barbara of Faith, Hope, and Disney. And then we have Kidani, Sean, Jumbo. Thanks for joining us, guys. All right, Tina. And I'm sure you've been here with the little ones, right?
Nope.
I have not been here. I almost booked it. And then I heard bad reviews of its, I don't know. I just heard bad reviews.
Like a sticky floor?
Like you're skipping out early.
Something along those lines. So, Ron, I know you're not alone because I have heard other stories from other people.
Really?
Yeah, I have. And so
Wow.
I was like, I love Winnie the Pooh, don't get me wrong, but the kids, they're really not into Winnie the Pooh. So I wasn't going to go just for me. So we skipped it.
Mm-hmm.
But next time we're doing Pooh. I probably shouldn't say that. We're going to do Winnie the Pooh.
Tina's doing Pooh. She said
The
it.
floors are sticky, I have to say.
Sticky.
We haven't had anything. I mean, we go
Really?
every year. Every
I know
year
when
we
I
go
walked
going.
on those floors, my shoes are like sticking to it.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
I say the 5-second rule goes in that place.
No.
You drop it on
I
the
would
floor.
never eat anything off that floor.
No,
I would.
no.
Yeah, we've never had any bad issues
Nothing-
whatsoever with that
nothing
restaurant. So
whatsoever.
Okay.
Travels, welcome in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, John and Nancy.
All right, so Meredith, what do you think?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. I think it was okay. I mean, I don't think it's the best food, but I like Winnie the Pooh and Friends, so it's fun. There was some things I liked, some things I didn't. I like the Victorian, the big glass. I think that's pretty and it's nice.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the food. It's probably, I mean, all kidding aside, I kind of hold a grudge about the characters. It's probably the only reason why I would go back, but I'm just not into the food there. I just feel like there's better. I've been at better buffets.
Yeah.
And the times we've eaten there were like desperate times where I just got sick of eating a hamburger or something,
Right,
and
so
just looked for the quick sit down place. And that Crystal Palace typically has shown up for us.
Now, have you only done lunch there?
What's that?
Have you only done lunch, or have you also done breakfast?
Did we do breakfast here? I don't think so. I think it's only been dinner.
We've never.
Okay.
dinner.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And typically, and I'll tell you, I'll go there and I just pile up on the shrimp cocktail, and that's typically all that I'll eat.
Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not a fan of anything else. It's just a typical buffet to me. I find it similar to Chef Mickey's, which I didn't think too highly of, and it just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I think, remember, we had a reservation there one time, but we canceled it and went to Epcot instead because the Deadliest Catch guy there in Norway. And then we got pictures with the guys from the Deadliest Catch. So what was it?
The Hanson brothers.
Yeah.
Yes, the Hanson brothers. Yep. And
Oh, that's awesome.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah, I love Edgar. He's funny.
Yeah.
and
we got Road Trip Dave, and hey, Road Trip Dave,
Hey.
thanks for joining in. I will just tell you, that day I wish I did eat at Crystal Palace, because Meredith was constantly going to the bathroom, fixing her hair, putting the lipstick on. Oh wait, I'd be stuck in line, and I would be stuck in line, and the girls are constantly going to the bathroom, fixing themselves up. Oh, I'm sweating. My makeup's running. I need to go back.
Do you have a thing for poo, Meredith?
No, it's for Deadliest Catch.
It's the Deadliest Catch.
I get it. Oh,
I'll show that picture next week.
Yeah, we have that picture.
But they were nice guys, so that was fun.
Yeah, and we were filming. He's like, not like we've never seen this before.
So these guys were at Epcot?
Yep.
Yeah, because they
in Norway.
In
Norway, because they were sponsored by the was it the Helly Hansen collection?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had some
no
merch
longer-
in there. Yeah.
they no longer are, but they were doing a promotion for that, and that's how we found out
okay.
about it there.
Got it.
It was cool.
All right. So when we get to rating this, let's Tina, do you have any questions you want to ask the panel that maybe will get you to want to try it?
I can't think of any. We'll try it. I know we'll try it, but yeah, I can't think of any questions. You said now they're not doing the buffet, so I guess that answers that one.
So
I
maybe
imagine they're
that
gonna
was
go.
without the buffet.
Imagine they'll go back to the buffet. They can't.
yeah.
I doubt they'll-
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right now it's all you care to enjoy, salad or dessert, but your entree is not all you care to enjoy. Although we'll tell you a story about that. So.
Yeah.
All right. So we start with Charlie and Stacy. What do you want to go with first?
All right. Well, you mentioned Chef Mickey. I like Crystal Palace more than I like Chef Mickey.
A lot better. That's our
And
preference. Yeah.
again, we did the buffet, so we've experienced the breakfast, which is the typical pancakes, Mickey waffles. It's got different fruits. It's got like the salmon,
croissants,
yogurt,
cold salmon, and that type of breakfast stuff.
cheese. Right? They even have like a cheese platter.
Yeah, they have.
You can get the carved meat too.
Breakfast pizzas. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's like scrambled. Well, I don't know. Eggs.
Neat.
Looks like a pizza, but it's eggs and ham and stuff like that.
And they have grits and the hash and.
Yes.
So they had, and then all different cereals for the kids as well.
And their fruit's good, high quality. From whenever we've been there, the strawberries are great, the watermelon's great, and that's some of the things that Sophie loves.
We haven't gotten anything gross there.
Yeah.
And we didn't even have like sticky floors. We didn't have any bad experiences. And for lunch, we did lunch once.
We did lunch, the last time we were there.
August, right?
And I was very, very impressed. I had one of my favorite things I've ever eaten in Disney World. There was they had some smoked salmon dish that was part of the buffet, and I went back twice for it. It was awesome. I absolutely loved it. I was like, holy crap, this stuff's good.
So was it a buffet or was it the family style buffet?
It was the buffet. Yeah,
So
we've never done we didn't go there during COVID time, so it was great. I loved it. And it was a dinner, and I was like, wow, I went back for more, and it was great.
We all were able to eat, and it's like you get sick of the chicken fingers and the burgers and that type of stuff. So you get a lot of options. Avery absolutely loved it. He had a field day with the thing. He kept going back, and he sees something on somebody's plate, and he's going back to get some and trying it. He was trying tons of different things.
He was not shy.
No.
Especially at a buffet.
I mean, Sophie was able to eat, and she says she liked it, which says a lot because she's like Miss Picky of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what do you want to do? You want...
What's first?
Want to do value first?
Value?
I think
Go ahead.
I think that the value is probably one of the best values you can get for character dining.
Yeah.
We find it one of the cheaper ones as compared to like the Land Garden Grill.
Yeah.
We find that really expensive.
That's very
we find
expensive. Yeah.
a lot of the other places more expensive. We find this on the cheaper side, if you want to call it that. I think it was still $37 a person or something like that, or $32 depending on breakfast or lunch. But we still found, I found it's still a good value, especially if you're a big eater. Obviously buffet is a great value for those who eat a lot. We're not huge eaters, so
but we do eat, and we eat well. Like, it's not fried food.
I'm not gonna penalize a place for us being not big eaters, you know. So I think the value is good for it being right in the park, right there, and you get to if you book your stuff, you get to go in there before everyone else does, and you get to have the whole main street in front of the castle area all to yourself, pretty much. That's you got to count that in as the part of the value that you're getting for that price.
So I gave it an 8
for value. I gave it an 8 as well.
Okay,
so I gave that so 8 for value.
All right, what about let's move on to taste.
I like the taste of the stuff that's in there.
I do too.
Again,
I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8 as well. Again, it's that salmon. I was super impressed by it. I mean, for a buffet. I mean, it was awesome.
It was to the point where when Crystal Palace is back running the original way, not only will we be booking our breakfast for our kickoff, we'll be the following week. We'll probably book a dinner.
Lunch,
lunch, dinner. Like a lunch. Probably like a lunch. Yeah.
So we're definitely going back. Again, we want to see the characters. We like the characters, so we would be doing it with characters. We'd probably, I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I would do the buffet without the characters, just because we go there for the characters.
Well, the thing is they don't have the characters, but they have this special prefix thing. So it's not even that.
Maybe try that. Well,
we'll have to see
wait for their review, Jeff and Angela's review for.
But I mean, right now, if I was able to book it and it's the way it is of what I know of, I would not. I would hold off. We would probably go to like Ohana, if that's up and running normally.
Oh yeah,
that's a fallback place that we would go to.
Yes.
All right. So taste was 8.
Yeah.
Value 8.
Yep. What about presentation?
I mean, it is buffet, but everything looks well. It doesn't look like it's been sitting there or anything like that, and they do change out.
It's true.
I gave it a 7 because I mean it is buffet. What do you think? What did you give it?
Yeah, I gave it like a 7.5. The thing is, when it's hard when you're talking food presentation, especially during a buffet. You're trying to, I guess you're judging how the buffet is laid out.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's very classy. You know, the entire place reminds me like of Mary Poppins type of atmosphere. Everything's white. It's all I
would say colonial
wrought iron type stuff. It's all it's all white painted.
But I like how they have like the kids section where all the kids are at. And they have it in different sections, and it seems to just flow nicely.
Yeah, they have pastries in one section. They have eggs and
the carving stations.
So it's a good flow. It has a double-sided buffet where you can both lines are the same stuff, so you're not stuck in one line the entire time. They have plenty of plates. They even have ice cream and stuff, and they have different plates and silverware and stuff like that. So you never have to worry about. That. So
7.5.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
No, 7.5. I'm okay with that.
And what about atmosphere?
Yeah, like I just touched upon. I love the atmosphere. It's very fancy. It's bright. It's airy. It's
it's always been clean, and I mean we've
crystally. I guess you want to say it, but it's very. It's like posh and elegant type place.
Yeah.
Victorian, right?
We love the topiaries in the front that are there year round, whether or not they're decorated for Christmas or not. It's not year round, but those topiaries are always there, and they're pretty ones. It's of all the 4 main characters.
Yeah.
And you have fancy chairs. It's all white and gold, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you have, floor to ceiling, pretty much windows, or big windows.
Mhm.
And again, depending on where you're seated, you can have a view of the treehouse and Adventureland, or the bridge. You can have a view of the ducks or the view of the castle out front.
There's also the lake with all the flowers too.
Yeah, so it's very. I love the atmosphere there.
I gave it an 8.
Atmosphere. I gave it a 9 actually. So I'm gonna do 8.5.
Sure, we'll do 8.5.
Welcome in, Chris of Dad Bills.
Hi, Chris.
Chris, and he wants to know how many times has Tina compared things to the Great Coral Reef? So far, 0. Right?
Not yet. Yeah.
The night's still young, Chris.
All right, Jeff and Angela, what do you guys think?
So I was just looking up the last time we were there. They do have these home style buttermilk and cheddar bacon biscuits that are like all that you can eat. But did we like those? I don't remember if we really liked them. They were actually smaller than than we thought they were going to be. They were actually pretty decent.
I think we got probably 3.
Yeah, so they brought out a lot of those. You could eat as many of those as you want.
And we did.
And then the choices they gave you were that when you pick your meal, it was either a crispy fried chicken, a brown sugar glazed pork chop, fire roasted prime rib of beef, blackened catfish and shrimp, or southern fried cauliflower. So those are the 5 options right now. Wow. So, you pick one of those.
But if you can't pick one.
So here's what you did.
So I was torn between the pork chop and the chicken.
Yeah.
So they brought me both.
Well, Jeff asked if he could I have a piece of chicken?
I just wanted one piece of chicken. I said, could you just throw me one piece of chicken on my plate with the pork chop? That's all I said. He's like, no, I can't do that.
He said, you can't do that. Because Jeff
that.
said, can I have both? And he said, no, he couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But then Jeff said, I just
have one piece of chicken on my plate. Just throw me a bone, dude. So he brought me the pork chop, which was fabulous. And then he brought me this full plate of chicken.
There were like 3 pieces of chicken on there.
Huge pieces of chicken.
And we're like, Jeff's like, well, I didn't want 3. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all this. But, because Zach got the chicken. And then, Jeff
and he ate it all.
Jeff said, Zach, can I try some of your chicken? And Zach said no.
Yeah, he was like, no, with his fork,
So that's when Jeff asked for a piece. But it's definitely a lot different. I think the buffet, I actually like the buffet better. It's $39 though. Did you say the buffet was $44?
No, I thought it was more like between 32 and 37.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's like 2019.
Okay, so this prefix right now is $39.
Yeah. Which I didn't think it was a bad price.
Really?
Because you got this the rolls,
the biscuits,
you got the salad,
all you could eat,
and you got the dessert too.
Yeah, and then they had the dessert,
which was
and then
good.
The meal. So I mean, I guess you're right. $39 isn't bad.
Yeah.
There's no characters though.
There's no characters. Yeah. The floor was not sticky. I don't know what she was talking about.
No, I'm talking about a different time when we went with Jen and Brian.
How do you remember that?
I just remember walking on the floor, but somebody must have spilled something.
Yeah, somebody must have spilled a Coke or something.
Yeah. But
anyway.
Yeah.
I remember the buffet food not being bad. It was actually, I remember the dessert section too. I love
the dessert section when they had that big dessert table
and they had that set up. It was presented very nicely.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
They had the ice cream dispenser.
Yeah.
You could put cookies in it. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say this was somewhere between Tusker House and Chef Mickey's, but I would definitely say this was a big step up from Chef Mickey's.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to ratings?
Yeah.
All right. I want to welcome in Jillian.
Hey, hi, Jillian.
Hey, Jillian. Thanks for joining us.
Is that your boss?
No.
Oh.
And Amy.
Oh, it's the other Jillian.
Yeah. All right. Want to start with value?
Hi, Stacy. Value.
I mean, you're right. I guess it wasn't priced too badly.
It wasn't priced bad.
You got an
8?
appetizer. You want to say 8?
You got all you can eat rolls. you got a nice meal and you got dessert for $30 whatever.
Okay.
That's not bad for Disney at all.
Did you get the sides with the meal? Like, was there mashed potatoes?
Yes.
With it?
Yes. The pork chop was on like a bed of mashed potatoes, and it had some green stuff that
green
you would
beans.
never eat anyway.
Yeah.
So you get 2 sides along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the pork chop was like sweet potato casserole and vegetables, and then Asiago potatoes with the beef. And then they had grits with the catfish. And
it looked very nice when it came out.
Yeah.
And I can't rate the chicken because I didn't really order the chicken.
Yeah.
They just had 3 pieces of chicken on the plate.
Yeah.
Which was a bonus. So
what are we going to give it for value?
Okay, value. I'd say 8 for value.
Okay, 8.
I thought it was a pretty good value.
All right, taste.
Although Walt and Melissa bought, didn't they? So even better.
Taste. Well, we take turns buying. Like they buy one time, then we buy the next time, then they buy one. So we just take turns. But
taste.
So taste. What would you give it?
So we rate in the buffet, or we rate in our last experience?
Oh, I don't know.
Right now.
How about we average it in? What would we say as an average?
So I would say the buffet was like 7.5, and I'd say this was. I'd say like an 8.
So we'll give it an 8.
I'd say it's like an 8.
Amy, no, we did not have to pay extra for the chicken.
No, they didn't charge us for the chicken. He just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing a vlog from Nate, paging Mr. Morrow. Same thing happened. They let him have. They gave him extra. Try the other stuff too, and they didn't charge him for it. And
yeah,
like, wow,
he was torn between 2 things, and it was like, oh, what should I do?
Brought it out, so that's great.
And then they just did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice to your servers.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was a lot more food than I could have eaten.
Yes.
Trust
MVP.
me. I mean, the chicken was a meal in itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I want to welcome in Majestic Video Productions.
MVP.
Right.
So what's the last one? Atmosphere?
We have presentation and then atmosphere.
So presentation.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Even though, they rated it on being a buffet.
I'll to eat some beets.
I'm right there with you, Chris.
Especially if they're chocolate dipped ones.
What were we rating? Presentation.
Presentation.
So I'm not rating it on the buffet. I'll rate it on the prefix, which was very nice.
We only have 20 minutes left.
All right. Help me out.
8.
8 on present. I'd give it an 8 on presentation because they do it very nicely. And our server was very good.
Yes. And the last one, atmosphere. I would give it
atmosphere.
With the characters, I think the characters were pretty good.
Oh,
I like
definitely.
how I'd give it a 9 for that atmosphere. Yeah, it was.
I'd give it
nice
like an 8.5.
8.5. Okay, 8.5.
It is a nice setting, the Victorian setting, and when you have the characters in there, it's even better.
And they come up and they give you cuddles and stuff. They're so cute. And Eeyore, I like him the best. He came to our table multiple times.
Oh, see.
Sorry, Ron.
And he let me rub his belly.
Yeah, this is not like Ron.
So we have a question from Stacy. Want to know what are the ice cubes that are all chicken-fied? Chicken-fied.
That's Tina's story, right?
I don't even know what that is. Too funny.
All right. So, Meredith, I'm going to welcome
I am.
Amy Coog. Hey, Ann.
Oh, boy. Wonder what it was.
All right, Meredith.
What?
You're up.
I'm up.
Yeah. So, value.
Value. I guess it was okay, right? For a buffet, because you can eat all that shrimp.
I think I agree with what you guys are saying. I would say it's an 8 because for a character buffet, especially in the parks,
right,
it was reasonably valued, if not cheaper than a lot of the other ones. So based on that and for what you for the
food was good, it just didn't knock your socks off. It was just a buffet. I mean, it's not terrible, but there's other places that we like better. That's all. What? Oh, let me. Oh God.
All right. So taste.
Taste. All right. What do you say?
See, I'm gonna. People are gonna hate me because I'm gonna give the taste a 6. Because I've had much better buffets.
Yeah.
And especially at Disney, that I just didn't care for the food at all.
Yeah, well, you're picky with buffets.
No, I just expect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I've been getting spoiled, but when I started eating at California Grill and Yachtsman Steakhouse, I can't go the other way. I think that's probably where I'm coming from, but I say 6. What do you?
I'd say 7, maybe. Give it a little 7.
So we'll say 6.5 there.
Gotta start at the bottom, Ron. You gotta start at the bottom. You started at the top. You can't go back.
No.
Presentation?
Yeah.
It's a buffet. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Let's see.
Again, I'm going to say a 7 here because it's just a buffet.
Yeah. Fancy.
I need a lot of plates because you guys know buffets. I cannot have food touch.
Yeah.
And I do find if I remember correctly, the station seems smaller than like Tusker House and Chef Mickey's.
Yeah, it is kind of crowded.
I don't know. I'm going to say a 7 just because we haven't been there to see what the price fix is. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Atmosphere.
I'd say an 8. Because I mean, I like the how it's open, the Crystal Palace. I like the characters and like the greenery around the topiaries. I mean, I like that. It's spacious.
No, I would have given it a 9 if it wasn't for that ER incident.
So you know what happened? I took him home with me. That's what happened.
So I'll say an 8. Because it is. I've always had good character interactions there. The kids, especially when they were little, always seem to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
find it ironic that I've been sleeping with a stuffed Eeyore recently. He's mad about Eeyore. It's a stuff in my arm, so I hold it, so my arm doesn't hurt. So it's a stuffed Eeyore.
Any chance he gets, he throws him off the bed.
Jealous.
Yeah. He's like,
I actually do throw it off the bed.
Yeah.
As soon as Meredith falls asleep, he's there washing the toilet with it.
All right, so I will work on calculating that.
All right.
Let's move on to Akershus.
What?
Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Can't they just have normal names,
So this is a restaurant in Norway.
They have fancy names that we can't say.
So I do have pictures. If you can bear with me really quick. But I do want to show you that's the picture with the Deadliest Catch guys.
Oh, look at that.
So that's Northwestern. So that's Sig with his brother Edgar. So Edgar's the one holding up.
Madison.
Holding up Madison.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love those guys. I mean, just so willing to, pick up our daughter to get her, right into the picture just like that. I thought was great. And I think they were just awesome.
And I think, didn't Edgar or Sig say something to Ron? He's like, you can't be a crab man holding that blanket.
Yeah.
That's his Dee. They still have it. It doesn't look like that anymore.
Oh. Did you just tell on your son?
Yeah, that's right.
Abby still has one too.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
But I won't take it away because the people would see him with the blanket in the park when he was little, and they used to say, "Oh, I used to have a blanket that." Then my mother took it away, and they're like so angry, and I'm like, what's the big deal? You sleep with a blanket. I sleep with an Eeyore, so who cares?
There you go. See,
she called you an Eeyore, Ron.
Well, Ron's Eeyore sometimes too.
No, I'm not. This is Akershus. So this
is this restaurant open now, or is it still?
No,
I just looked. It's still closed right now.
It's a relaxation station.
Yeah.
So I'm sure people who've been here probably gone here, been around here, at least walked by it. And I do like the decor that you have on the outside. I mean, I like the Vikings decor.
It's a decoy.
It's a decoy.
So, because I'm big into the Vikings.
Yeah. And it's like an invitation royal proclamation.
Yeah, and I still think they have this here, right? Because this picture is quite old, but I do think they still have that in the front, or do they replace this with the menu?
That sign is there, but there's nothing in it right now.
Okay. And it's been a little while since we've eaten here, but I'm thinking that they still have this when you walk in. So
yes, they do. Yeah, they still have that in the even though it's the relaxation station. Yes.
All right, and this is what this is. Was this a quilt? Do you guys remember?
Or tapestry or something?
It's on the left-hand side right when you're walking in.
Yeah, but it's a tapestry, right? Or
yes, it's knit. It's like a carpet, like a carpet. Yes.
Carpet.
Is that Rapunzel?
No,
it's a horse.
I know, but standing there, it looks like Rapunzel and Mother Gothel, but I guess it's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I would say probably not, and I'll tell you my reason why. You'll see coming up. So this is just some more stuff that you can pass up while you're checking, as you're walking into the restaurant. This part I do love, how they have these flags and the light in here. I don't know. I find this to be really beautiful. So this was just a picture of the menu, just on the table from back when we went. When we went, and the reason why I don't think that's Rapunzel is we get our picture taken with Belle. So I would have thought if it was that was Rapunzel, I would have expected that Rapunzel would have been the one in the front where you get your picture taken with the meal.
I think it was just a Viking picture.
I could be wrong, but that's just my assumption.
Okay.
And you can see here the kids are quite little.
Yeah.
Ronnie's probably 4, maybe 5.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
You look a lot younger too.
Oh, thanks.
So I still think hopefully it's still a picture with Belle to start with. But what I like here is for a fraction of the price that you pay for Cinderella's royal table, you can still meet all the princesses here.
Yes, I agree.
For a fraction of the price, right? So you got Cinderella, Snow White. I got to put some goofy ones with the kids, and so you can see Snow White here.
Snow White, get Ronnie again.
And that's what Ronnie ended up with. After
that.
And
I can't wait till we could do this stuff again.
And he tried to wipe it off, but he couldn't, which is awesome. This is probably the last time we've eaten here. I don't know what Ronnie, maybe 10. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
So
with the shirt up like that.
I know.
Good thing it was a red shirt. He would have had it all over his white shirt.
He was probably trying to rub this thing off his face.
This is
Prince Aurora. Sleeping Beauty.
You have Cinderella. I got a couple of pictures. So I found this dessert and I actually looked it up. So the chocolate cake, that was some chocolate mousse cake.
Is that mashed potatoes and ketchup?
No, it's actually it's rice cream with strawberries.
Oh. Rice. That makes more sense.
Now I couldn't find out specifically what this pastry is, but to me it looks like it's some kind of probably a light pastry with. I'm guessing that's probably strawberries with some kind of.
Looks like custard. Maybe
custard on
looks
top
like
of
the
it.
custard from the school bread, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not sure.
And one of the other cool things
face. Oh my God.
is,
Looks like Mrs. Galaxy. She makes that face.
getting that picture there, and as you leave in the big
he
chair.
was quite a clown. He always did.
So, Charlie and Stacy, this is one you haven't eaten at, right?
We haven't. Every time we've checked out the menu, it wasn't food that the kids would eat. So we couldn't justify paying that price.
Yeah.
For not them eating. You know, now Avery would probably be able to eat and stuff, but Sophie still probably wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it's just I think it's just one of those things where for character breakfast is probably down our list of priorities, you know, just because we're not really into princesses anymore. I'd say it's not a high priority for us. And then I think it's just also where it sits on World Showcase, it's probably sits in an area where we're probably never hungry when we're walking by Norway or something like that, or we're just grabbing like a school bread or something like that.
Right. But if we had the option of doing the castle and seeing the princess versus here, we'd pick the castle.
Probably, yeah.
You know?
But maybe they'll change our mind.
Right. I'm interested in hearing what the food was.
Yes. Is this like a buffet or is it like
No.
Not a buffet. Okay.
Well, part of it is a buffet.
Yeah.
Salads and stuff.
You have salads and you have lunch meats and cheeses to start off with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they bring you your main meal.
I also
Salads
saw seafood as well. I don't remember what seafood they had. I wonder if they had shrimp cocktail.
Shrimp?
I think they had
There's
salmon. I know there was salmon, like cold salmon.
Smelt.
Yeah, I think it was stuff that I didn't eat, like because I don't like cold salmon. I don't think it was salmon then. So
I don't think anybody ate it actually.
no, I like shrimp I'd eat, but not salmon.
Yeah.
So Jeff and Angie, what do you guys think of this? Do you remember the menu? I don't know how long ago you've.
So
we've eaten there 3 times.
yeah, I do remember the most recent time we went there with Paige.
Oh, that's 4 times then.
And that the eggs, we went there for breakfast, and I hyped it up because our friend, the family that we went with, their daughter Paige was little enough, like she was maybe 6 or 7, so she was right on that edge of not wanting to see princesses, but we said it would be a good option, and we went for breakfast because it was cheaper at the time. And the eggs were really salty.
They were really salty.
Like we had to literally send them back. Like they were eggs like that they brought out in a bowl. Like I think we did like family style.
It was family style, but it was really. They made us a new batch.
Yeah, they made a whole new batch. They said the whole batch was bad.
Yes.
So they had to like throw the whole thing out, but because other people had sent it back too.
But you see like 6 princesses.
Yeah,
there was Mulan. There was, Ariel.
Was Mulan there?
Mulan, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it was a bunch of princesses in one place.
Yeah, Ariel. And then they do like a little dance around the, so.
Should we rate it?
But I don't remember the food being that great.
I think the food was all right. I mean, where else can you?
And that was breakfast. Then we've been there for lunch too. And the lunch was okay.
Lunch was good because you have a little buffet
like
set up
or something, like Swedish meatballs almost with potatoes.
But you have a buffet set up with salads, lunch meat, cold meats, cheeses, so you can make like a charcuterie board or whatever. There's pepperonis and stuff.
Yeah, there it is. See, Captain Akron put it in a Norwegian meatball dish. I got that. It was good.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good.
Like almost like if you ever had
imported cheeses, cured and sliced meats, and a vast selections of salads and fruits. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's before you order your meal.
Yeah.
So and then you dance around with the princesses.
Yeah.
Not me. The kids do.
Oh, you were dancing
right now.
The only thing I didn't like was the couple times we did go, they put us like right by the door where they come out. Yeah. Like there's like a nice room, like you could sit in the center. You know how you guys showed that room with the flags and everything? We would always get put on this room. Like it's not even a room. Corner. There were just like a few tables lined up. Like it was almost like we were out in the vestibule or something. Yeah. Like, are we sitting out here again?
Nobody puts Jeffrey in the corner. Nobody puts Jeffrey in the corner.
So wait a minute. So Tina, you sat in the vestibule too?
Yeah. Is it like, I don't think it's rounded, but it's almost like there's like maybe like 3 or 4 tables that's in that little room.
Yes.
And you feel so secluded from the rest of the restaurant.
Yes. It was so dumb.
Yeah. And we've sat there twice.
I was like, really? You're going to put us here again?
And then, yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
All right. What about you, Tina?
So we ate there back in 2019 and
we
really enjoyed it. I loved, that's where my love of smoked salmon developed. I've never had it before, but it was so absolutely so good. I love the little different things that you can try at the buffet, the salad bar, whatever it is you want to call it. And I think our meal, I thought I looked at the menu, and it doesn't look like I remember anything that my husband got that was on the menu, but I got the salmon, and the cooked salmon. And I thought it was absolutely amazing. Kids had some stuff off the kids menu. I couldn't tell you what it is. They didn't really eat it too much. My kids, they were so enveloped in, the same thing with Cinderella's Royal Table. You get so enveloped with the characters. When kids are like that, they just don't want to eat. They're just so excited. They would rather, take in everything, rather than eat. So, but yeah, I there was this one drink that I had, and I took a picture of it just because and I'm glad I did, because I can't find it anywhere now. But it's like a premium apple pear. It's a quarterlig, I think it's called. It's like comes in a can, and it's alcohol. It's like 4.5 alcohol volume. But that was so delicious. It was just almost like drinking like a barefoot Moscato pear flavored, but like, pear. And it was so good. Loved it.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
So what do you remember? Anything?
No. It was a lot.
So we've eaten here twice.
Yeah.
I can remember one thing that I've had there. Meredith had the pork tenderloin.
Yep. I think it was good. I would have remembered it was bad. So
I remember getting like a stuffed pasta or a stuffed ravioli there. I really enjoyed, but the only thing is, I think I only get like 4 or 5 ravioli. Yeah. And I was like, that's all that I'm getting. Just because I was, it just didn't fill me up that as much as like other restaurants did. And it was good. I just wished I had a little more.
Well, you're like 10 feet tall. Not everyone can feed you. Like.
So that little Taste of Norway section, I do remember having the meatballs, and I do remember the cheeses and the deli meat. Now, I don't know if they had prosciutto there. They may have had prosciutto or something like that there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good meat.
They had a lot of different types of cut. Different
reindeer,
cold
prosciutto.
Cuts. Yeah,
I think was in
reindeer.
It was reindeer.
And I think the desserts are pretty good. One thing that would make me want to go back is if they had like some kind of school bread there, either for breakfast or whatever. Just because we tried school bread for the first time back in December. Yeah, I don't know why we've never stopped in to try it.
We loved it too.
Yes.
And we actually vlogged it. I have to work on getting that vlog out because we tried a bunch of different new things.
Right.
That we never tried.
Yep.
Lingonberry sauce, yeah, the lingonberry sauce.
That's what we had.
Lingonberry sauce, yeah.
The thing is about these restaurants, we did this more for the experience when the kids were younger. So now we're more for the food than the experience.
Yeah, because like our kids, they're teenagers, or one's about to be 20. I don't think they care about the characters at this point.
Right.
They're all about, Ronnie's all about
food.
Feed me as much as you can.
Like a steak you can give me.
That's funny.
So I can't go there. Like if it was just Meredith and I probably could go. We would go back to a lot of these places. But like Ronnie would go here, and he would just say, "That's just a snack, Dad. You need to take me somewhere else." Because just where he is at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, why spend the money on a buffet like this with characters when the food is, when you could spend it on something else that they like better. So that's, I'm not saying this is bad. It's just, that's where we are right now,
Right.
So Charlie and Stacy, before we start rating this, do you guys have any questions of the panel that has been to this establishment?
I remember we were looking into doing that for breakfast, and I remember there was a lot of eggs. And the kids didn't eat eggs when they were little. So it
didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense for us to go, and Sophie would not be able to have just like the cheese and the cold meat. She wouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
And they're now old where they're not going to want to see the characters. So I don't foresee us going there.
So did you guys say it was buffet or was it family style where they brought everything to the table? Or was it something totally different?
It was buffet.
Well, but they brought the eggs and stuff to the table for us to pass around. Breakfast.
Well, they're talking about breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. Okay.
Breakfast was family style.
Yeah.
But lunch and dinner there was a buffet, and then you order the main entree.
Yeah, the buffet had just limited stuff on it though, just like meats and cheeses and the smoked salmon
and the ranger
salad. And then and you order a meal. Then you order like something like the meatballs or the main entree. You could order like Captain Akron's putting in a lot of the different things you could order. Okay. So
cool. Yeah. And then during regular times, the princesses come to your table.
Yes.
Yes, and there's like plus you meet Belle before you, so there's a lot of princesses there.
Yeah.
All right. So he just posted the chicken breast. That would be something that I could get.
Yeah.
Yes.
You might be able to get that. So yeah.
Yeah, I loved those meatballs. I thought they were good. The meatballs, and they had like a gravy on them and the mashed potatoes. I thought they were pretty good. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, they got dumplings. They really want the dumplings.
Captain Akron is killing it.
I know.
Yes, he is.
He is. Thank you.
He's changing my mind.
They're not open yet, though. They're still not open. But this is.
Oh, there's your pasta, cheese and spinach stuffed pasta, Ron, that you must have had.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I was just hoping there was more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of pasta.
I'll go get some cheese from the buffet.
Pile it up.
So I mean, Jeff and Angie, you want to try to rate this?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
What,
so
with value, I thought it was a great value because all the different princesses you get to meet. What would you say?
I'd say like an 8.5 or?
Yeah, I'd say about an 8.5.
8.5 for value.
I didn't think it was bad in price, and you can knock off a lot of princesses.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get them signatures.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What about taste?
Taste.
Well, I thought it was.
I'd say an 8, right? Or a 7.
Taste. I go like 7.5 for taste.
7.5.
I go 7.5 for taste.
All right. Presentation.
Well, so the buffet is laid out nicely with all the fruits and the salads and the meats. Yeah. So that was laid out nicely, and the food that comes to your table was real nice looking too.
So would you say what, 7.8 or 7.5?
The breakfast was just. Yeah, I go 8. I'd go 8 on presentation.
Okay, 8.
See, nobody thinks it's funny until Chris says it.
No, I was holding it back because I didn't want to pay attention to it.
I mean, check them off.
All right.
You can knock off a lot of princesses, I think he said.
You know what I meant.
That's why I didn't laugh, because I knew what you would.
Yeah.
If you're going around looking for princess signatures, you can knock a lot of them off in Akershus.
Wasn't any better the second time around, Jeff?
Yeah, he made it worse.
Was it that bad?
It wasn't funny until somebody brought it up. I didn't even catch it.
I didn't even catch it because I knew what he meant.
Oh, gosh.
So what do you guys think of the atmosphere?
8.
Yeah, it's a really nice setting. When you're sitting in the right spot. If you're back in the corner like Dirty Dancing, it's not that great. But I'd say it's a
8.
7.5. Just because of where they put us twice.
Okay, 7.5 for us. Okay.
I get the feeling Jeff's been coming on this show and providing Chris with a lot of sound bites.
See, I don't even know why that's funny.
Well, you didn't say lots a lot, right?
I was careful not to say that.
Oh boy.
All right. You're up.
Okay.
What did you think?
Okay.
What did you think for value?
Ooh, okay. Value I thought was really good. I agree with what Jeff said, minus the knocking princesses off. But I would give it about an 8 because you get the princess experience, you get the food, it's great food for a great price. I enjoy it. So I give it an 8.
Okay. What about taste?
So for me, taste, I absolutely, like I said, I loved the smoked salmon and the salmon dish that I got. I would give it probably an 8.5. It's not like gourmet salmon, the best salmon I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Coral Reef was much better. There you go, James, or whoever it is that asked me. Chris. But I'd give it an 8.5. So
okay. Presentation?
I really enjoyed the presentation of the way the food was laid out in the salad bar banquet. I think I thought it was really nice. And then when they give you the food on the plate, it was decent. It wasn't sloppy. It looked like, they made it look really, they dolled it up. So I don't know. I'd probably give it an 8 as well.
All right. In atmosphere.
Okay, so they stick you in that little alcove. Definitely deducts points from there. I mean, the entire place is really pretty. Don't get me wrong; it's gorgeous.
Right.
The decor is wonderful, but when they stick you in the little alcove, it deducts points. So I'm going to give it a 7 for that.
Can you request non-alcove?
I don't know. We've only been there once, but next time I will make sure I do that because it's.
Well, the thing is,
we made us think about it.
We made us, and they didn't move us. They had nowhere to put us because you figure you're booked for that reservation.
Yeah.
I guess maybe when you check in, you could tell them, by the way, I'm not going to sit please don't put me in the alcove, and they could probably put you elsewhere. But by the time they walked us in, there was our table. And I was just shocked because we sat there one other time.
I said, this is the same exact table we sat in last time. I'm not sitting here. They said, yes, you are.
And they're like, we have no other table.
But Jeff.
The little alcove is the best place. Well, that was right by the door. They opened the door and they walk right out there. You could literally go in that door and tackle them.
I couldn't get out to take pictures and stuff. The princesses with the kids.
Because we were against the wall, so it was against the wall. So if you were at the seat against the wall, you would have to get up and walk around. So I don't know. It was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
So that's why they get points deducted for putting us in that same corner table twice.
Yep.
So Meredith, value.
I don't know. Is it a good? I don't remember the price.
The quality of food.
Oh,
right?
It was okay.
I think it was an 8. I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed what I ate there. I did like that little buffet they had at the beginning to get you started. I think an 8.
Yeah,
right?
I'd say an 8. Yeah, be fine.
What about taste?
Taste, I thought it was really good. What I ate, I had the pork chop thing, a pork loin,
Pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin. It was good.
So, what do you want to give it?
I'd say, I don't know. It was an 8, I think, or you can 7.5.
I'm gonna say let's do 7.5.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I don't remember it enough. It wasn't good enough for me to say that I had to go back to eat there again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think I got to take off a little bit for that. What about presentation?
The buffet was really nice. That looked nice. That I remember, and I don't remember the plate thicking, but
yeah, but I think it wasn't
was decent. Yeah.
I mean, was it messy? But the food wasn't just thrown together. I think they tried to present it in a good fashion. So I think an 8 there. And what about atmosphere?
Atmosphere, I'd say 8 as well. I think.
Yeah.
I like the decorations, like the Viking Norway theme.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to say an 8 too, because I liked the theme I thought it was beautiful in there.
And it
we,
was like
we weren't in the alcove, so
right. I think we were real close to the buffet. It was right. That was too close, too. But I mean, all the the princesses that come around, you could get that free picture with Belle, the frame.
Yeah.
Had it framed.
And I'll tell you, I was still going to go back to saying this is a great place to go if you can't get if you want to see all the princesses in one spot and not have to try to find them all around the World Showcase. This is a great spot for it. It's a fraction of the price for Cinderella's Royal Table. And I think it's a little easy to get a reservation here compared to Cinderella's.
Absolutely.
Royal Table.
Yes.
So I think if you have kids or little girls that want to see all the princesses, I would definitely say try going here. It's a no-brainer to me. So what do you say, 8?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will tally that up and see where that ends up. But why don't we go around and everyone tell us what you have coming up?
Charlie and Stacy, you're first.
What do we got coming up? We have our usual shows on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Are not quite ready for primetime live stream. And then Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. That's our lazy Sunday mornings where we usually just chill out and either have a guest or whatever from across the pond. Other than that, we have
our shorts.
We have our shorts coming that we release twice a day. We release 2 shorts a day.
And
they're
then
pretty
Mondays,
easy to make. That's why you're using them.
Yeah, and Monday we have a new video release of our August trip.
August trip.
I think that's at Epcot night.
Yeah, and then our next 5 Foolish Mortals show is on April 3rd. So that's with me and Ben from Peppertree Villa, Jim from More Sunshine Please, and Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorers. So that's going to be our Easter special 5 Foolish Mortals.
Cool.
Back to the studio.
All right. Jeff Villa. Are you going there? Magic Kingdom tomorrow, right?
Okay, yes. Jeff's going to Magic Kingdom
I took tomorrow off.
We both took
our last day.
tomorrow off because Abby and I are going to go to SeaWorld with Mama Mouse, but we're not streaming or anything. She's not streaming, but she invited us because Abby's very interested in like marine life and she has an interest in, all that stuff. So she invited us to do that. And then since I took the day off, Jeff took the day off, and then he's going to go to, you're going to go.
I didn't even really know you took the day off.
Okay. He's going to Magic Kingdom.
I was going to Magic Kingdom.
Okay. And then Saturday we're driving home to Pittsburgh. So we're going to have a road trip stream probably on the way home on our normal Saturday at 11. We'll just do a road trip stream back. So
that sounds like a blast.
But we'll have some videos. We have some vlogs that we'll be releasing. I have a bunch of footage that we've taken over the past few weeks. So just to try to get some, because we're going to, I'll be back in Pittsburgh. He's going to be home for about 2 weeks there, and then he's going to come back down here. So,
All right.
And Tina.
What do you have going on, Tina?
So I'm really excited. Saturday is going to be the debut of my new show, T Squared, that I'm doing with Tina McNeil.
Woo! Nice. That's cool.
We're excited for it. It's going to be every other Saturday, starting the Saturday at 6 p.m. And this Saturday, we're going to be discussing adult Disney trip versus trip with kids. So I'm really just really excited about that. And then Tuesday, 3 p.m., we have book club on my channel. We're going to be watching on Her Majesty's Secret Service, a James Bond film, and reviewing it. And then Wednesday.
Oh, you're gonna be watching the film?
Well, we're gonna watch the film and then discuss it. We're gonna discuss it live.
Interesting.
So yeah, because we just finished the book. We did the last 2 chapters last week. So this week, I don't even know what week I'm in. And so yeah, we're wrap things up, and then soon we'll be starting up a new book. So then Wednesday at 5 p.m. on my channel. All night. 5 p.m. we're throwing it back to the 80s, and I'm super excited about that. We're gonna do a little 80s party, maybe some I'm not gonna spoil it because I'm gonna save it. So it's just gonna be a lot of fun. So you might want to tune in.
Cool.
There you go, Meredith.
I know 80s is my jam.
You said party, right? Party.
Potty.
Potty. Potty. Potty. 80s potty.
Not potty. Potty or party.
Not potty. Potty. Got it. Okay.
Party.
Olay. Party.
You're gonna go potty in the woods. Potty.
Yeah.
Right.
Party. Party.
So what do we have going on, Meredith?
What do we have going on? We just put out a food vlog last Sunday of Sanaa when we ate with Jeff and Angela. So if you guys want to check that out, we put that out last Sunday. We have another one coming up, another vlog.
We have another vlog. I don't know what we'll put up. I still have a Teapot Edo, and I actually do have a review of the crepe place at Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We actually did do the crepes in France at Epcot, which I have to put together, and I did compare the two. So those are things that'll be coming out. I don't know how I might change some of it up, but yeah. So we'll have some vlog coming out this Sunday. Not sure what yet.
It wasn't open at the time we were there. Right? It was like
And then we'll talk with the panel to see what the next 2 Disney World restaurants we want to discuss
for next time.
And I think that's all that we have going on. We've been kind of busy lately, so trying to get more out, it's been kind of challenging for us. So just so that's the current standing. So between Crystal Palace and Akershus, it was actually pretty close tonight.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Crystal Palace came in at 31.33. So it's in between Coral Reef and Rose and Crown.
Wow.
Akershus came in at 31.5.
Oh.
So, which would bump that up between Coral Reef and Crystal Palace. So just above Crystal Palace.
Wow. So they both fell right in between there.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, it was
Wow, they beat out Le Cellier.
I really think the atmosphere is what did Le Cellier in.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for that, it would be a lot higher.
If we put Le Cellier inside the Crystal Palace, that'd be blown off.
Right.
Yes.
The value killed Le Cellier as well. Did you see it?
Yeah, the value. I agree.
Yeah, the value and the atmosphere killed it.
Yes.
Crystal Palace is
but the food is really good. So.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But that's how you get to pick what do you want to go for? The food, for the atmosphere?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think the Lynn Project is on.
Yep, I think James put our link in there.
I know we keep going over, but it's hard to get. I always thought I was going to get. First, I started thinking we could get 4. Then I was thinking 3. We just have. I mean, we keep going over with 2. So.
And there's only 7 of us.
Yeah.
Well, Melissa aren't even here.
I know, right?
Do check out the Lynn Project. We do have some Liberty Tree Skipper Canteen. We talk about there, but I know I've done both. We've done both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beaches and Cream, Liberty Tree Tavern in the Plaza.
Yes.
We've done all the. We've done those.
Done all those. Yes.
So yeah, Liberty Tree might be a good one if most of the panel has been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Liberty
Yeah.
Tree, but not.
All right,
the
let's do Liberty Tree next week, and we can decide on what other one.
Okay, sounds good.
Guys, thank you for showing up. Another fun week.
Yes.
Thanks to everyone in the chat. Hope you had a lot of fun. We always enjoy interacting with the chat and interacting with that panel. And we're working on some fun, exciting stuff that we can't announce yet, but hopefully in the distant future, we can announce something. So stay tuned for that. Just going to leave that as a teaser. But it'll be late summer, if anything. So just remember that. All right. That's all that we have, and we'll see everyone next week. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
I'm not knocking off any princesses.
Bye.